Hey, Jesse.
Yes, Lindsay.
What are you drinking today?
A little number 7 on the rocks over here, and then I got this over here, and then I got something over there.
Okay, well, they can't see you, so explain yourself.
Vista Bay, and
Vista Bay, what flavor?
Hard seltzers, cranberry, raspberry. It's one of the berries. Raspberry beret. Holy fuck! Stevie Nicks wrote that. No, did she?
It's not. No,
Who
Prince wrote that.
Oh, she wrote the fucking the Red Corvette song.
She didn't write that, Jesse. You didn't listen to Stevie Nicks' story.
We were sleeping during that. I'm sorry, but and then Jack Daniels on the rock.
Hold on, disclaimer: Stevie Nicks did not write any Prince songs.
What?
Prince wrote a Stevie Nicks song.
That's what it was. So we went to a Stevie Nicks song, and I'm going to ask you what you drink in here in just a second, because
we went to a Stevie Nicks song.
I fell asleep.
We went to a Stevie Nicks concert.
Song. Well, there was only one song. Yeah. It was a Red Corvette by Stevie Nicks. I'm lying. So lying.
Yeah.
But we were tired. Why? No, we weren't tired.
We literally got off work and went to Jacksonville.
Okay, we were tired.
Yeah.
But she sung us to
sleep.
It was a whiskey lullaby because we went up and got drinks, and then we
Let me rephrase. Let me explain. We went to Stevie Nicks. We only drifted off while listening to her. Never went full asleep. We just I laid my head on his shoulder and he laid his head on my head.
It was cute.
And she sang softly. She's a witch. And she knew that
we were the only 2 fucking people in that whole stadium.
She knew that we needed to rest. And it was only like a closed eyes through one song type thing. Other than that, we were standing up, we were hollering. But
we were honestly, we were turned all the way up. And then there was just like that lull moment. And I wouldn't call it a lull moment.
Lullaby.
That was what la 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 la.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her witchy poo vibes.
It was great. I think about that so much. That concert, for some reason, I think about so much.
I do too.
But it's hard to actually pick out points and parts. It was just all one big vibe, the whole aura of where we were.
She was she was doing her stories tour. So she was telling us stories behind every song that she wrote.
Yeah.
And telling it, like, she even told us about the whole everything behind her and Lindsey Buckingham's nude photo on their first album of Fleetwood Mac. Like, it was a really good show. And I remember every minute of it, even the part where we were sleeping.
Obviously, I don't. Maybe I only remember while I was sleeping. That's the only song I remember. What are you drinking over there, by the way?
So I have made a rattle cup.
You got you a concoction.
I do.
You're already making potions right now, and it's not even Halloween yet.
I know. Well, it's Halloween in this house. We decorated last night.
I know.
So I've got blue ice vodka, water. Okay, so I found a knockoff version of Alani's at Aldi, and they're delicious. So I got a watermelon.
We tried it earlier. It was good.
It's very good. So I got a watermelon, one of those mixed in with a sparkling water. So, yeah.
So watermelon, and vodka.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sparkling water, watermelon.
In a sparkling cup.
Vodka, in a sparkly cup with an umbrella on top.
Yeah, you are bougie as fuck right now.
Silas got this out of that Villains activity book. Disney Villains activity book.
One of the stories did it. He don't need it. We got that. I got that for you.
I know.
Anyhow, we're so decorated right now. I'm looking at it looks like a theme park in our living room, honestly. Our whole house of Halloweenus.
And it smells so fucking good. Like caramel and pumpkin and spice and vanilla, like all.
I broke out the beard oil.
Yeah. And I'm wearing I'm wearing pumpkin glaze.
You do smell good, but smell this.
Which one are you wearing?
This is called tip of the tongue with teeth lips.
No, it's not. Which one is that?
Which
one is that?
It's the Harvester.
It is the Harvester. Yeah. From Fable.
Yeah.
From Fable Beard Company.
It's good. If you got a beard, or if your man has a beard, buy him Fable, anything.
Yes.
Do it. And if you're a man that's listening to this and you have a female friend that likes female fragrance, or anybody that likes female fragrance, either way, both ways.
You're having a hard time saying female fragrance.
Female fragrance.
I am too. Did you hear me?
Female fragrance.
Female fragrance.
Fragrances.
You gotta. You got to puff the nostrils out when you say it.
So Fable has a female line too, and it's phenomenal.
Yes.
What are we drinking about?
So today we are drinking about a man named David Ray Parker. But before we get into the story,
If you're new here,
yes,
we have drinks, and I don't know shit, and Lindsay likes to tell stories and fucking destroy me. And at the end of it,
and they're true stories.
I plug a band that I've hit up, and they said, hell yeah, dude, you can share our music. And that's what we do, and we love you. And I wanted to cut in front of Lindsay and say her little spiel before that. And I think when we go to season 2, we're just going to be like, if you're new here, just go back. That's what we're going to say. Season 2, the whole season. Season 2's coming up. We've been doing this for almost a year, Lindsay. I just wanted to just go ahead right now. I'm going to do this. Because anybody that's hearing this, that's heard everything, thank you so much. And thank you, Lindsay, for destroying me so much. I mean, not really.
Your emotional support plant is still blooming.
So thank you, Lindsay. And thank you, everybody.
I'm going to take a picture of you again for the Instagram story.
We're literally fixing to fire off in just a couple of weeks into our second whole ass season. And I want to do a little bit of work for you. And I'm doing it. We're doing video stuff now. We're moving on up.
Hit that intro while I take a picture of you.
Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. I'm going to, this is going to be on our social medias. Here we go. While this is happening. This is going to do it while it's happening. So we did it. I was over here goofbooting. You'll hear all that because it's part of the party. It's part of the party. We did a whole photo shoot while the intro song was playing.
That was the best one.
Is that the best one? No, God. Okay, whatever.
Yes, and that was the best
whatever.
one.
Play it, plug it, do it, share it, whatever.
And that one too. That one's great.
That's my favorite one. That's me. That's the me. That's the me that's me.
You'll have to follow us on Instagram to see it Friday.
I'm going to start doing that to you. You're going to be the same way. I swear to God. You're going to be like, no, don't you ever share that one. I'll be like, fuck you. I'm sharing it. We're going to share.
I always ask you first.
If you ask me to.
But I do have to ask you a question.
Don't do it, Lindsay. Lindsay, don't do it.
What makes you feel old this week? Or what did make you feel old this week?
I made notes on our notes, but I don't even need to look at it.
Okay.
Because I know that I get a little over the top with these youngins sometimes making jokes. And then, it's okay. Okay. So sometimes.
It's okay. Okay.
We got kids that they're grown. And then they have friends and they'll come over and they'll do their thing. Sometimes a little over the top. And you already pointed it out a few times. Actually, pretty much every fucking time. I'm a little over the top with these kids. And then now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, fuck. I am a little over the top, and it makes me feel creepy because they're all kids, but they're full grown ass 20 to 25 to 30-year-olds sometimes. And I'm cutting up and acting goofy, and I'm like, wait a minute, that feels creepy to me. But the reason why it feels creepy is because I'm so fucking old, and I still see a 30-year-old, not a 30, probably about a 25 and down. They're all children.
Yeah, 25 and down.
25 and down is all children.
Between 20 and 25.
Yeah.
That's who he cuts up with. They are grown adults.
Yeah, they're all grown. They're all grown people.
Because compared to us, they're still babies.
My cutting up can kind of be a little dirty and kind of be a little weird and kind of be a little
he's gross.
Much. Yeah. I don't do that to females.
But they're gross too.
I respect.
No, this is all boys.
Yeah.
This is all boys.
The dudes. I've spent most of my life around shops, so mechanic shops and stuff. So I have that ingrained.
But see, honestly, they love it and they think it's funny. But as a female, I want to like crawl into a hole.
Yeah, but I still feel like thinking about it. And I don't want to take that away because they actually enjoy that time with me. They really do. They're like, this dude's fucking cool, man.
But being the only female in the house, like yesterday, I was like, all right, that's enough balls and wiener talk.
Yeah.
For today.
And me, I'm like,
I'm done.
That's what we do here. That's what we do here.
But I am the only female in this house, so you feel me.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get a wild hair and send Lindsay videos of me goofing at the shop or whatever.
And I love that. Yeah.
And it is really.
I mean, because I have
goofballs.
No shit. Like me and my female coworkers, we talk about gross shit as well. But if I had a bunch of daughters in the house and I was talking that way, you would be like, what the fuck at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah.
Okay. But I still feel old
look at it that way.
They're full grown and I still feel like they're babies. So that's what makes me feel old. Your turn, Lindsay.
All right. So yesterday I was doing the doom scroll right before shower time after the house was clean and decorated, by the way. Clean, decorated. Yeah. And
I came home and killed it too.
Yeah. He came home in his break. He did some shit. I came across a video of Jamie Lee Curtis, who I have to say, we've been watching Jamie Lee Curtis since we were babes. She looks phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah.
So Stephen Colbert, she's on the Stephen Colbert show. And he asked her if she had ever asked anybody else for an autograph. Okay. And she thinks about it for a minute and then she's dying laughing. And she cannot stop. She's just fucking hysterical. So, I mean, the audience is laughing. I'm laughing. I don't even know what's funny yet. Guess who it was?
Tell me.
Steve Urkel.
Really? And she was fangirling over Steve?
No, it was for her daughter.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Jamie Lee Curtis had a daughter who was fangirling over Urkel at the same time we were. And I went into this whole realm of thinking about TGIF and all those shows that we watched and how that was what we looked forward to every week. Now, okay, so right now you can sit down on your couch or your bed, whatever, a table at a restaurant, pull up on your phone, and you can watch any fucking giving show that you want to watch known to mankind and movies. We had to wait
for a TV guide schedule.
I just had bunny ears. I didn't grow up with cable or satellite.
Yeah.
So I had to watch local network television, TV 20 out of Gainesville.
Yeah.
Or was it Jacksonville? It's Gainesville.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had to wait for TGIF. That was, there was soap operas during the week and there was talk shows. Like if you were homesick, you were watching Bob Barker, you were watching All My Children.
They bounced 20 off of our middle school over here. You remember that big satellite dish at our middle school?
Yeah.
That's where it bounced from Gainesville off of that.
Okay.
That's how you got it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for all of that because that was the only way
Did you ever think about that
girl could
in
watch
middle
TV.
school back in the 90s?
No. But that's what made me feel old. Jamie Lee Curtis bringing up Urkel because that was something that I looked forward to every week of my life for almost a decade,
Yeah.
Because you had Full House, you had Family Matters, you had Boy Meets World, Step by Step. And I have literally loved the fact that I can go to Hulu and rewatch all of those shows.
Yeah.
At any point, at any time. And I'm grateful for that because those shows were that was my life.
Yeah. Roseanne
and fucking Golden Girls. Now that wasn't Roseanne and Golden Girls wasn't on TGIF, but
no, I'm just saying
and all those old shows and Frasier and Cheers and because Frasier was the spinoff of Cheers and that just sent me into a whole spiral. Seeing Jamie Lee Curtis talk about getting her daughter Urkel's autograph just sent me into this whole spiral of all the nostalgic TV shows.
Right. What was the movie that she was in where she did the dance? Jamie Lee Curtis did the dance.
Oh, it was with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I forgot the name of the movie.
True Lies?
I think so.
Yeah. God. Was she killing it then for sure,
But
dude.
1, 2, 3. Count of 3. Favorite Jamie Lee Curtis movie. 1, 2, 3.
Probably True Lies.
My Girl for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can we do that? Yeah. I'm going to that. I'm going to that with you.
But also, my number 2 is Freaky Friday. I love Freaky Friday with her and Lindsay Lohan.
And they just did the 2.
Yeah, we haven't watched part 2 yet. We got to wait for it to come out on our streaming services.
Yeah, because we ain't going to our movie theater.
Jesse and I gave up our movie subscription for the year because of our upcoming trip.
Columbia County Movie Theater fucking sucks.
Well, we like to go to Gainesville and sit in the lounge chairs.
Because Columbia County Movie Theater fucking sucks.
Because in Gainesville, we can have a drink with our fucking gigantic...
Columbia County Movie Theater fucking sucks.
With our giant bucket of popcorn.
Right. And I just love Gainesville way better.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm from Gainesville, bitch. Okay, I'm not from Gainesville, but Gainesville has some cool shit. And I like
We're
the
close
college
enough.
town. It's not too big and not too weird of a college town that you don't want to come and participate. Because some college towns are weird. I've been to some weird college towns. And it's this way, that way. And then some are political, some are this, some are that. Gainesville's just like kind of right up the middle. I like it. You know, I don't mind going to Gainesville. Go Gators. Go Gators.
Well, I myself am a Knowles fan and did spend a lot of time in Tallahassee. My middle school best friend, her aunt owned a seafood restaurant in Panacea, which is right near Tallahassee. So when we would go over and hang out with her aunt, we would go into Tallahassee, and there was this little restaurant called Wings and Rings where you got chicken wings and curly fries. And man, that shit slapped. Oh,
Yeah, one of my best friends lives in Tallahassee.
yeah. Like, we love our Crawfordville boys.
Yeah. Crawfordville, Tallahassee.
So check out Fighting Giants, Tragic, and Defy the Tyrant.
Yeah.
Yes, those are our Crawfordville boys, which is close enough to Tallahassee.
Yeah. I mean, some of them live in and out and around. Anyhow, you have stories.
I do.
You have a story. And we're going to do that. We're going to do a whole ass story, and you're going to.
All right.
I don't go ahead and turn this way because I know the plant's going to need me for this one.
Well, this one's going to be a little slow build. There is going to be a lot of triggering factors in this. Anything that you can possibly think of that may trigger you will be discussed in this episode. So, wanted to go ahead and put that out there before we continue. But most of the triggering factors will be towards the end of this episode and then on into part 2, which will be
a two-parter?
Yeah, this is a 2-parter. I was thinking it was actually going to be a 3, but I'm going to be able to do it in 2.
I'm going to let you go.
All right. So we're talking about David Parker Ray. And he was born on November 6th, 1939 to, I want to say either, what do you see? Do you say Cecil or Cecil?
Cecil.
Okay. For me, it's Cecil.
I like Cecil. I don't care which
So
one.
anyway,
You know me.
his dad's name was Cecil Leland Ray, and his mother's name was Nettie Opal Parker. And he had a little sister named Peggy Pearl Ray. I mean, so they lived in Belen, New Mexico, and those seem like very Southern names for me. But then at the same time, then I thought about it. I'm like, well, that is the Southwest. We're in the Southeast, but that's the Southwest. So it's still the South, kind of.
I get it, but it's a lot of Latina.
Peggy Pearl Ray.
Native American.
But they weren't.
Mexican.
They weren't either one of those.
Right.
Yeah. It's small desert town. So Cecil and Nettie did not stay together because Cecil was an abusive alcoholic. So Nettie would go on to live with her parents, and David, who was only about 10 years old when the parents divorced, him and Peggy would go and live with Cecil's parents, who were strict. Okay. And they went to Mountain Air. That was the name of the town.
Okay.
Mountain Air, New Mexico.
All right.
Like I said, they were strict, devout Christians, and they were really hard on David and Peggy and gave them beatings regularly.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And Cecil, he didn't come around too much, but when he did, he would bring David little gifts. But these gifts were not what a little boy should be getting.
Oh. What
Cecil was bringing him porn. And not just
in
any...
the 30s?
This, yeah. Well,
no,
the
this is
40s.
the
We're in the 40s
Yeah,
now.
He's grown.
So it's 10,
enough.
40, late 40s, early 50s, okay?
Oh, man. What are you
But
doing
it's
in there,
still-
boy? I'm going to give you a beating.
But Jesse,
What the fuck?
this wasn't just any porn. It was sadomasochistic porn.
How the fuck did they have something like
Right. That was what...
that?
But you got to think back.
And some
Who
kinda-
else have we covered?
There's
Fucking,
just so
what's
much-
his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Garbage ass.
The couple
drama.
from England. He was into that shit too.
Oh, yeah. That was
Why
around
can't
the
I think
same
of his name
time.
right now? Oh God. Okay.
The Monsters of the Moors. Check
Yes.
that one out. Yeah. Whoa.
So
Oh, my God. Now you're making me go to that. This way and that way and that way and this way.
and this caused little David Parker Ray to develop very early sexual fantasies of raping, torturing, and murdering
Sodomizing.
women.
Oh, my
Oh yeah,
God.
definitely sodomy as well.
Oh.
So Ray and his sister, they attended Mountain High School, and Ray was bullied for his shyness around girls. But Ray, he had already started keeping diaries about his fantasies and would also have drawings of bondage and torture type porn. Like he was drawing the shit out.
Yeah, he's locked into some thick.
And I want to say,
shit.
I want to pause and give I've got a little soapbox here. We've got a platform. I want to talk about this. Now, Jesse, we all grew up. There was always a friend that would introduce us to porn of some sort.
Yeah.
If you can, as a parent in 2025, even if you discover that your child is looking at porn, hopefully it's none of this shit. Which, I mean, at the same time, if you're of age and you like S&M, it's whatever.
When it's time to have that talk.
Right. When it's time to have that talk, let them know that porn is not real life sex.
It's acting.
That's acting.
Yeah.
And they should not ever feel like that's the expectations that they are going to have.
No.
In real life sex. It's not how it is.
You can aspire to be that fucking badass in that situation, but know that all of those people are, it's an act. It is scripted. It is set up to look like what it looks like.
Even the shit on Pornhub,
Yeah.
they have that, I mean, that's as close to real life as you can get. But at the same time, they've still thought about it before they turn them cameras on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make sure it's an uncomfortable conversation, period. It's always going to be. But that was actually brought to my attention a few years ago by a guy that always comes to your shows. And, we were just having a kind of a drunken conversation, but it was a valid point. Men is in general, mostly men, women too, but mostly men need to not ever think that porn is what real life sex is.
Yeah, you don't aspire
like.
to be to that level. No. That's movie star level of sexual activity.
Yeah, it's not real.
Sexual activity should be natural.
Right.
And you just go with your vibe. And if somebody likes that vibe and y'all are consummating and being a relationship, that's what you go with.
When also in our Outlander journey, we discussed that. That is the most realistic actual sex we've ever seen in a show.
And how many shows before that I watched, I said, I don't even feel like watching this because this is just too much bullshit.
It's bullshit, right?
Why do you keep plugging
It
this?
makes Jesse uncomfortable. But Outlander, he's like, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's real.
And
real passion, real things.
passion.
It looked, they scripted
it lasts 2 seconds. It's
well, not even 2 seconds, but it's real.
It is beyond 2 seconds. But I'm just saying their sexual scenes in that show are more realistic than anything we've ever seen in any other type of show.
Yeah, and at most stages, other than in your early on stages, that marathon shit is just not it.
Right.
You want to have more of a relationship other than just that.
Right.
And it's just not about the marathon bullshit where you just go in the bedroom and do shit for hours.
No.
It's not about that. And nobody,
and also at the same time, there are people that consenting adults enjoy S&M and bondage and BDSM, and that is fine.
Yeah.
But this here that we're going to talk about, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
The generalization of sexual activity when it comes to that is just common vibes, and you have that activity together in a good, healthy way, whichever way it is. You can do whatever your taste is, you know, which I come across it around 14 myself.
The same type of thing.
And
that's
it wasn't dirty like that kind of craziness. It was just, I understood, the mechanics of what goes down or whatever.
Well, like
and then
you said, what shocked me about this story is how long ago.
That's
50s?
Shocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of shit.
40s and 50s. Right.
Crazy ass Shiza videos.
So, like I said, Ray had already started keeping diaries about his fantasies. He would have drawings of bondage and torture type porn. Well, little Peggy, his little sister, she found these drawings and she was frightened. Like she was scared. And I mean, I would be scared in 2025. I couldn't imagine 40s and 50s finding this shit. So David was born in 39. He is now 14. So we're saying late 50s, or I'm sorry, late 40s, early 50s.
Early 50s, yeah.
Yeah. She's I mean, that's clutch your
And who
pearls
thought the
type
50s
shit.
was fucking wholesome at all?
Yeah. There's no such thing as the good old days.
Okay. Yeah, we thought it was.
Of course we did. But guess what? This guy was roaming around, okay? Yeah. So
thank you, Leave It to Beaver, for fucking pulling the wool over our eyes on that one.
She would keep her distance from Ray after discovering that shit. And well, then Ray, David, his last name is Ray. He was given a motor scooter from his grandparents, and he soon discovered that he was very mechanically inclined, and he would take it apart and put it back together with ease. So this gave David a new popularity with other boys who would have him work on their bikes and shit like that. Like that was Mr. Fix-It.
A little greaser there.
Yes. Yeah. Well, in 1957, so we're in 1957. That's still a very long time ago. That's considered a quote unquote wholesome age. Right.
Yeah. The era of just respect and wholesome. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Well, David's grandmother, she died suddenly. And then David, he went to Albuquerque to live with his mother. And Peggy, she went on to stay in Mountain Air and lived with a local family. I love Albuquerque. That is one of the coolest places we've been to.
Wasn't it awesome?
Yeah.
I wish we'd have went on up to Santa Fe. You know, the historically, some of the ancient
But
Native
you know, at the same
Americans
time, like
and-
we went and saw awesome Native American shit. But at the same time, that's where this motherfucker's from. And yeah, and it's going to get rough.
Well, there's a lot of shit that goes down in the Kirk, man.
Oh,
For
yeah.
real. But Gathering of Nations was amazing.
Yes, it was.
The whole
But I'm glad
area
that we went to that area without me knowing anything about this.
Yeah.
Because I would have probably made you
up,
go.
Like the crime rate in Albuquerque, period, you would have been like, fuck. You know,
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's-
like this story, we're going to keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
So after David graduated, he left home to become a mechanic. And he started dating this girl. She was from Albuquerque, but she's unnamed. So she didn't want to be part of the story. Okay. And they married in 1959. So he's born in 39. He's now 20.
Okay.
He gets married for the first time.
And he's got a weird perception on
Yeah.
that.
But we'll talk about this later on. He's already done some shit.
Oh.
But we're going to talk about that later on, okay?
Okay. Fuck.
So when his wife was pregnant, David joined the military. And his mechanical skills were put to use, and he was sent overseas for about 3 years. In 1960, they had a baby boy named David Elvin Ray. But that marriage, it didn't last, and it dissolved by 1961. And David was actually awarded custody of little David.
He seems like a stand-up dude.
Because he's a military man.
At this point.
Yeah.
But you already dumped shit before, so I don't know which way to go.
And I'm going to, okay, so throughout this story, David is going to seem to
outshine, huh?
to some people, an amazing guy, amazing neighbor, amazing. And then there's a whole different world that he's in. So let me keep going.
He's got some back fuckery going on.
Right.
Okay.
Well, when David was sent off with the army again, his mother, Nettie, who was now remarried, would keep little David. Then David was married again, we're on wife number 2, in 1962 to another woman who was also not named. And that one only lasted about 3 months. Yeah.
She's seen it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she did or not. There's a lot of mystery here. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm just going through the timeline. In 1963, David was discharged from the army. It was honorably. Yeah. Honorable discharge. He was discharged from the army and became a driver for a local truck driving company. And he worked alongside his stepfather. In 1966, he married Glenda Burdine, who already had a little boy like he did. And then they had a little girl together named Glenda Jean Ray.
But you can't say 1966 without saying pickup sticks.
Sorry, I meant to pause for that. I really did. But I was fumbling with my words there. So
Okay. You made it. We made it. Okay.
So Glenda Jean Ray would actually end up going by. You want to take a guess what she went by?
What did she go by? I can't guess it.
Jessie.
She went by Jessie?
Yeah. So Glenda Jean Ray will now be Jessie throughout the story.
What the fuck does Glenda Jean Ray?
I don't know. I was
like, she go by Ray, but it doesn't make any sense. And then did she go by Linda?
So she will be
Glenn?
Jessie for the rest of the story. So little Glenda Jean Ray will go by Jessie for the rest of the story.
Makes no sense at all.
I know, but that's what she went by. Okay.
I did.
So David and Jessie would be very close later on in life. But before that...
Do you look for fucking podcasts to put my name in?
I actually don't.
Because
I really don't.
This is like the 5th time now. And that's probably not the 5th time. It's pretty fucking close.
Yeah. Because there was Jessie Miss Kelly. There's been a few Jessies throughout. Yeah.
Why does my name keep coming up in true crime? Like,
I don't know.
Or is it just that much true crime?
And this Jessie spelled it like you do. Yeah.
As a female?
As a female.
Come on,
we'll
dude.
talk about that in a minute.
Cool little Y at the end. I kind of wish my name had a Y at the end.
No, because you're Jesse David from the Bible.
Give me an IE.
Yeah.
Give me a Y with an IE. Fuck it.
All right. Let me keep going, boo-boo.
Yeah.
So David and Jessie would be very close later on in life. But before that, David ran off to be a drifting hippie. He left his family, okay? He would start hitchhiking with a woman named Sally. And one day they stopped at a truck stop for a meal. David talked with, oh my God, are you playing with the mask? You're distracting me.
You got it over here. Was it Sally O'Malley?
Oh my God, let me take a picture right quick.
But no, okay. So we have all these decorations going on and I can't.
That's our New Orleans. New Orleans.
Did we get this in New Orleans? Did we?
No, we found, what was it? What did you find it at? Like a yard sale?
I don't remember.
Some New Orleans Halloween decorations. And there was a bunch of masks in there. So I just put them all over the house.
Oh, dude.
And they're cool.
I want to go to a masquerade party.
We had a masquerade party.
Was so fucking amazing.
It was.
Lindsay.
Well, and then we went to another one for New Year's Eve. Remember the show where I got trashed?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and then we went deep sea fishing the next day, and I was throwing up.
Flappers on that one?
No, it was just masks. We did. I had like I had a lace romper
for your 30th. We did. I was a post-apocalyptic type dude with a gas mask on. That was cool. Toting around in 1911. That was fun. Anyhow, go back, baby.
Weird. Sorry. Okay.
Had to play. Sorry.
So David talked with the owner, and the owner offered him a job due to his knowledge of mechanics. Like this dude.
He was balling in the fucking in the wrenching.
Yeah.
Balling wrenching. Sweet.
What is the deal with mechanics and fucking true crime too?
I'm not going to talk about my job personally, but we just had a mechanic leave that I could have swore could have been a serial killer.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that later. So David and Sally. So, okay, let's just make this clear. David has a whole ass family at home. David has decided to become a drifting hippie. He's hanging out with Sally. Sally and him move in with the owner of this truck stop. Yeah.
Sally O'Malley.
So David and Sally moved in with the owner and the owner's girlfriend, who was also a cook at the truck stop. Everyone got along and they all partied all the time together at a local bar. Like when the truck stop would close, it was time to party. Now, girlfriend was pregnant, but back then, it was okay for you to drink and smoke while you were pregnant. I mean, it wasn't okay, but it was accepted for you to drink and smoke.
You barely had vaccines. You didn't wear seatbelts. You fucking did what you wanted to.
You drank and smoked while you were pregnant.
She didn't even know she was pregnant, probably, did she?
She did.
She knew, and yeah.
Yeah.
She knew. I
literally just said she
on
was
your hip while you're pregnant, smoking a fucking Benson and Hedges.
Drinking a martini, dirty, extra olives.
Yeah, and I'm listening to Tammy Wynette.
Absolutely no vermouth in that bitch, okay? So one day, the girlfriend, the truck stop owner's girlfriend, she notices that Sally and all her things had vanished. And when she asked David where Sally was, he was just like, you know what? She's a free spirit and she has gone on her way. This couple thinks nothing of it until about 30 years later, but we'll get there. So then a little while later, David, he goes home to his family and he stayed a devoted husband and father for a while. and became an aircraft mechanic. But secretly, he was starting to pursue sex workers or women that he met in bars to satisfy his sadomasochistic fantasies.
Oh, he could pay for it and do the dirt.
So, in 1969, there was a lot of cool things that happened in 1969.
It was the summer of
69.
Yes.
And then there was Woodstock, and then Bryan Adams sang about it, and it was, 69 was a year.
It's a good thing.
But David, he moved his family to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and became a teacher at the Spartan School of Aeronautics. Now,
You just dropped that on me?
I gave Jesse the little assignment. This was a big deal, and he taught here for the next 2 years. So I gave Jesse a little assignment on giving us some history.
There. Yeah, you wanted me to look up.
Yeah, just give me a little history of the Spartan School of Aeronautics.
This is juicy. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool that you made me part of it.
I literally just told Jesse, hey, I want you to give me some info on this school. And he's like, what? He glitched.
No. So there's 3 Spartan schools of aeronautics, in the United States. I think maybe more, but from what I've seen, they started in the 30s.
Yeah.
And they helped revolutionize. We won World War II because of the technology and the things they were doing there. Mm-hmm. And it's really, really cool. I mean, if you're into aviation and you want to learn how to work on planes and mechanics, which we have a badass spot here in our town, actually.
Yeah. What's it called?
Right now, is it Aero?
Why can't we think of our? We've had
it's
some drinks.
Changed. No, it gets
does change.
And sold.
Our little aeronautics place.
Yeah,
changes.
we have an old military base that's in Lake City, Florida, and they repair planes there, commercial planes, and they do a lot of
great career for a lot of people here in our town.
But it gets bought and sold out. Money, whatever. But
the employees remain.
Back to Tulsa. That's really, all the way down to people that started traversing the globe whenever aviation was created as far as transportation or warfare or whatever the technology was. They really forefronted that in that school. It was really cool. I looked up a little bit of stuff about it, and I think that's about it as far as history goes. They're phenomenal. Anyhow, I'm trying to boast it up, but I think you got a horrific person that you're fixing to dump on me that's working there, right?
I'm trying to find the name of our local ship because if we hadn't had a few drinks.
Timco, Aero.
It used to be Timco a long time ago.
I don't know what it is now, but there was a few different names of the one here in town. But isn't that crazy? That's one of the biggest landing strips in our area. It's bigger than Jacksonville right there. The longer, not bigger, but you can land anything in the world right there. And we watch the planes actually off our back porch. You can watch them because they have to line up right there. It's really cool.
Well, anyways, I can't even find it on Google, but one of our friends works for that company.
A couple of them. Yep. Yeah. Just, we know people that do things. So
just like he was in school, David Parker Ray, he was also a loner as a teacher. He really didn't, you know how it is. You're a teacher, y'all become buds, you go have drinks after work, whatever. But David, he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm
going to
go home.
Went home.
Yeah. Well, David was now in his 30s, and in secret, he was getting deeper and deeper into the world of sadomasochism and violent, deviant sex. He would later say that he wouldn't even think about it for months at a time. And then other months, it was all he could think about.
Full
and
on
it would
addiction.
Right. And it would start to take over his life.
And that in turn comes where the talk comes into your child. Mm-hmm. This way, that way, whatever your preference is, it has to be healthy.
Deep-seated. That's literally his first introduction into sexual world was sadomasochism.
Horrific to right off rip. You got to tell him, hey, this is how this goes. This is healthy.
But at the same time, we want to make sure that we understand that there is a world where that is okay. But it's
consensual.
Guy, right.
It's consensual.
It's consensual. Do your thing, boo-boos.
So we here at Gen Z Chesterton Fieldville, we all know that whatever you're doing, as long as it's consensual, healthy, and legal, we do support it.
Yes, we support it.
You and yours.
Right. But when it comes to the point where you are taking advantage of somebody
Yeah.
or doing the things that this guy will go on to do, it's not cool. All right.
Fuck, Lindsay.
So he would say that he wouldn't even be able to achieve a climax without imagining killing a woman.
There we go. Fuck.
In the mid-70s, David would move the family to Victoria, Texas, where he ran a gas station and he was a volunteer fireman. Here we go again. Upstanding citizen, deep, dark secret life. Okay. But in 77, he would return to Albuquerque and worked repairing tracks for the railroad. And this job would have him traveling all over the Midwest. And he would barely see his family. And then his marriage to Glenda would be over. All right. So that's wife number 3.
See, that's the thing that I was talking about earlier. And I don't want to dump names, but a dude at my work, a lot of that.
Write his name down so we can.
I don't want to write his name down.
No, write his name down so we can go back. We can know.
Oh my God, this guy. I'm not trying to point out just somebody
Nah.
by their mannerisms and things, but I'm going to keep an eye out. Okay. Okay. Lindsay got me over here like scoping out people now on this true crime shit.
So now we're in 1983. Okay. Well, you and I have both been born at this point. David Parker, having dropped the Ray, he's now dropped Ray. He's reinvented himself a little bit. He moved to Phoenix, Arizona and became lead mechanic for Canal Motors and helped this business prosper over the next 8 years.
Should have stayed in Tulsa. Dude. That was a great career.
Well, this one, listen, you'll come to find out this guy had stacks. He lived very meagerly, but he had stacks, okay?
But why he had to move and uproot every time, you're going to tell us.
You're going to find out.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so he's working for Canal Motors. It's an up-and-coming business. He helps it prosper over the next 8 years. He married again now for the 4th time, okay, to a woman named Joni Lee. David was secretly still very deep into the world of S&M, and he would travel a lot from Phoenix to New Mexico and then Mexico for reasons that we will talk about later.
Lindsay, I feel like you are literally...
Got to build, boo.
Now I'm looking up because the weight that's fixing
All right.
to drop on me is going to be horrific.
David and Joni leased some property known as Block K by a large man-made reservoir lake in Elephant Butte,
Where's that?
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Right down the road from Albuquerque.
Okay.
And this was also connected to the town of Truth or Consequences.
I remember seeing that on the map.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
a little history about. Okay, so Elephant Butte, first of all, it got its name from a rock formation which was shaped like an elephant lying on its side. There was also a state park nearby. Now, Truth or Consequences got its name from the radio game show hosted by Ralph Edwards in the 50s. On the show's 10th anniversary, Ralph said that he would broadcast live from the first U.S. city to rename itself after the show, and the residents of Hot Springs,
That's where I heard about it. Yeah.
they voted to change their name, and now it is called Truth or Consequences, but the locals say TRC.
Okay.
So now let's get back to how I said David had been close with his daughter. This was not a healthy closeness, as he would tell her about his obsession with S&M and his conquest of women that he would act out his fantasies on. She knew about this from a pretty young age.
What a creep bag.
Such a creep. But in between, they would also bond over their love of nature and hunting, and she would also become mechanically inclined. And Jessie would come out as a lesbian in her late teens.
Well, you couldn't help it. You're around your dad and you're handing him tools and this is all your world, you know.
Well, you're born gay.
Your
I mean,
sexual
yeah.
orientation just happens naturally.
Right.
You can do whatever, whatever you feel.
But she was comfortable enough to come out. And this was in the 70s.
Wow.
So,
well,
yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of peace, love, and whatever right there.
Right.
There was a lot of that happening.
There's still a lot of stigma, though.
Yeah. Well, in our area.
I'm sorry.
for
So
sure.
we're in the 80s. We're in the 80s. I apologize. Yeah.
Still, I mean, there's things we're moving. I get it. Yeah.
Well, when she turned 19, or when she was 19, she became very conflicted about her dad's sexual violent behavior. And after she witnessed him become violent with a sex worker who literally left out of their house naked, running. She was running naked out of his house in 1986.
I can just fucking imagine how horrific all the backstory you're fixing to dump on me.
So then Jessie, she went down to the local FBI office in that area and
Straight
told
to the feds?
Yeah.
Okay, is that bad?
Yeah, and told them that her father kidnapped women, tortured them, and then sold them into sex slavery over the Mexican border. That's what she told the FBI.
Fuck, she knew a lot of fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why he was moving jobs. That's why he was doing this and that and the other and fucking all them fucking things that he was fucking doing. Fuck. Lindsay.
So they started to investigate.
This is way worse than I was thinking.
It gets worse. It gets even more worse. So
no, but I'm already picturing.
Strap in.
And now you're fixing to paint it. Fuck.
So they started to investigate and interview David, who fucking bragged about his S&M behavior and tried to justify it. Okay. And for some insane, and I capitalized insane reason, they dropped the investigation. And Jessie would never turn on her father again.
Okay, I keep. You're looking at me and you're saying my name, but okay. No, and that's why we drink.
And that's another podcast.
Oh, it's a podcast. Yeah. We need to do a collab with them. I want to do one. I want to hang out with some.
But we are drinking about something, and the something is David Parker Ray. I'm taking a sip
drinking about
right now.
Something right
and
now.
Listen,
Shit.
and we're drinking about Jessie Ray.
Yeah, quit saying my name in the middle of this. This is offensive.
Oh, you're Jessie David. Oh my God. Both names. I just connected. David Parker Ray and Jessie Ray, and you're Jessie David. Ew.
Whimsy.
All right. And in 1988, he's going to the plant. He's getting.
Hey, you got a cool straw over here. I'm still holding.
Well, we're
up.
still. Our snake plant is still in recovery. Don't mess with her.
And the grandkids are coming next week, right?
We're going to leave it.
We better get more straws.
Okay, so in 1988, David's partner down at Canal Motors, Billy Ray. There's so many Rays.
No comment.
So his name was Billy Ray Bowers.
No comment.
He vanished after wanting to cash in on his partnership. Police were called to investigate, but Billy Ray's disappearance would go unsolved.
I farted. Sorry, keep going.
You made me drop my pencil.
Well, I farted.
Billy Ray's disappearance would go unsolved for a while. A year later, a man was fishing at Elephant Butte Lake and a body came floating up.
Oh, fuck.
The body was that of a man who had been shot execution style and was tied up. But that body would remain a John Doe for about 10 years before being identified as Billy Ray. 10 years. Okay.
You keep flipping shit at me, man.
I'm building, boo-boo. Building the suspense.
It's a shit-ass brick house. Dun, 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 dun.
House.
She's mighty. Just letting it all hang out.
All right. So, David, now feeling like he's gotten away with quite a few crimes and is no longer being investigated.
Oh, he's confident as fuck. The FBI said fuck off.
He starts to make even more of his sick fantasies become part of his life. And he uses his mechanical skills to do so.
What? Was the motherfucker building machines and shit?
Let me get there.
Because I'm finna rage against it.
He decides to design a torture chamber and constructs many torture devices.
I was just joking, Lindsay. You don't have to tell me
we're not
this.
playing here.
But I was joking. You gotta not fuck.
So he also wanted to document and film his victims' reactions to pain. He would also make money off his films in the dark underworld of torture porn. In 1991, at 513 Bass Road, David would turn a cargo trailer into what he would call his toy box. And it would be right next to his mobile home. He had like a double wide, and then we got a cargo trailer. And Jesse is over here silently freaking the fuck out. Because it's about to go hard. Let me roll.
Okay. Fuck.
The entrance would read, "Welcome to Satan's Den." And Satan's Den would be soundproof, air conditioned, and it had weights, pulleys, whips, chains, scalpels.
But why the fuck the air conditioning? Go ahead. Sorry.
So victims could
Enjoy the air conditioning while they're being fucking
and also
tortured.
so they wouldn't hyperventilate, dehydrate, things like that. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. So he would have pap smear equipment and a gynecologist chair that was designed to shock his victims.
Fuck. Lindsay.
Walls were decorated with pictures and drawings of women being tortured. There would also be cattle prods, stretching devices, and enormous, and enormous is not even a big a word for this, enormous dildos. Enormous. One dildo was attached to a base that had nails sticking upward so that when it was used, it would tear the flesh. There was also...
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
He has scooted towards me. He's literally in my face and in my microphone.
Lindsay.
This isn't funny and you're making me laugh.
This is not fucking funny. Are you kidding me?
No, and I'm still going.
You have more?
Yeah, you got to scoot back over to your
No,
get
I'm
in your
not.
seat.
No, I'm gonna stay right the fuck here while you're.
You get in your corner.
I'll go back to my microphone, but Lindsay.
P.S. Has anybody watched that movie with Jennifer Aniston and Jake Gyllenhaal and the guy from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, where it's called The Good Girl, and he is having relations with Jennifer Aniston, the guy from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, the one. What's his name? Buster Scruggs.
Fuck, what is his name?
I don't know. But he's having relations with Jennifer Aniston, and his dog keeps barking at them while they're having relations. And he's like, "Get in your corner."
Yeah. We're on it. No, we're not on it.
Get in your corner.
I thought it was out of time. I ain't even paying attention to our screen. I'm over here in your face, Lindsay. You have more to dump on me right now?
Yep.
Well, I'll keep making jokes
We're almost done with this part.
about us wrestling later. I'm right here. You ready to wrestle?
Your knee hurts from our kid. So
did.
get your ass in your corner.
Okay, let me get over there. Bitch, fuck this son of a bitch. Oh, I can't believe it, Lindsay. I can't believe this. I never came over here to your side of the court. No.
Your beard smells nice. But
Well,
I gotta
thank
finish I gotta finish part one.
Yeah, you can finish it, but
Bitch, I got shit to do.
I want to go away.
Well, go way back to your corner. Go hug the plant.
No, the plan ain't good enough for this moment. Okay, I'm back. All right, but shit.
All right.
Go, whatever, dude, go. I'm all the way invested into my fucking plant.
All right. So there was also a coffin with restraints and ventilation holes. There was a monitor so that the victim would have to see what was being done to them. When he would lure a victim, he would blindfold them, drug them. Once they would be in the toy box, he would play this horrifying message that he had pre-recorded.
Take a picture of this and share it fucking everybody. That way they know where I'm at.
All right, hold on. He's shooting a bird at me. Just letting y'all know. Okay. All right. You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
So the pre-recorded message would play for the victim saying, "Hello there, bitch. Are you comfortable right now? I doubt it. Wrists and ankles chained, gagged, probably blindfolded. You are disoriented and scared too, I would imagine. Perfectly normal under the circumstances. For a little while, at least, you will need to get your shit together and listen to this tape. It is very relevant for your situation. I am going to tell you in detail why you have been kidnapped, what's going to happen to you, and how long you will be here. Now, you are obviously here against your will. Totally helpless. Don't know where you're at. Don't know what's going to happen. You're very scared. You're very pissed off. I'm sure that you've already tried to get your wrists and ankles loose and know that you can't. Now you're just here waiting to see what's going to happen to you next. You probably think you're going to be raped, and you're fucking sure right about that. Our primary interest is in what you've got between your legs. You'll be raped thoroughly and repeatedly in every hole you've got. Because basically, you've been snatched and brought here for us to train and use you as a sex slave. Sound kind of far out? Well, I suppose it is to the uninitiated. I can't read this word. I'm sorry. But we do it all the time. It's going to take a lot of adjustment on your part, and you're not going to like it a fucking bit. But I don't give a rat's ass about that. It's not like you're going to have any choice in the matter. Now I'm going to stop there. This transcript goes on for probably about 30 minutes for his victim to listen to. But that's just a little bit of what he says to his victims while they're kidnapped, strapped. Yeah.
In a trailer.
In a trailer.
So you put yourself in this situation right now. Mm-hmm. And I just snapped back.
Oh, I've put myself in it. Because I've listened to this case be told probably by about
male, female, whatever
4
you
different,
are.
Yeah.
You put yourself in this situation right now, and you hear that being bonded up and not knowing what the fuck's really going to fucking happen. And all you have now is time to think about it before it really fucking happens.
Mm-hmm. And they're blindfolded.
Every one of these fucking podcasts is the worst one. And this is the fucking worst one. Why you keep giving the fucking worst one? I swear to God.
He would end with the victims know that he would be drugging them and they would never remember him, where they were, and there would be no DNA evidence as he would flush out all their holes. David would have other women accomplices to assist in the torture of his victims, including Jessie Ray.
So that's the we?
That's one of the weeks.
I thought he had like multiple personalities of fuckery going on.
No, he had other females, including his daughter.
The we,
yes.
And it's other actual human beings.
And we're going to talk more about that in part 2.
There's a part 2 to this. I have to come back. I know.
We got to tell you how he. We got to tell the end.
Can you do part 2 without me?
Yes, I can if you want.
I'll set it up.
I don't really want to.
But fuck.
Okay, so there's some good parts of part 2.
How the fuck is there any good in this? Okay. Well, I mean, but still, no, not okay.
There's good parts in part 2.
I'm picturing this trailer.
I can promise you that.
Can I rant for 2 seconds?
Yes.
Because I'm picturing this trailer, right? What is it like? Is it like a Connex or whatever on a semi-trailer?
When we get to part 2, I'm going to show you pictures.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I'm painting my picture right now on my own. I'm thinking all this metal and
everything that's in there.
And shit of fuckery all in this fucking 40-foot trailer of stirrups and chains.
The neighbors thought that was his workshop because it was soundproof. They had no idea.
And he had it all padded and fucking done.
Do you know what's crazy? Hold on.
This motherfucker.
Listen to this. So, I don't know if you guys have been listening throughout. Y'all know that one of my favorite podcasts is Last Podcast on the Left. Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus, he's the narrator. He writes the script. One of his buddies lived 2 doors down. Grew up 2 doors down from David Parker Ray.
You fucking kidding me?
And he was described, and we're going to get there.
Regular Joe,
great
cool dude.
Fucking neighbor.
Fuck. Lindsay.
So let me finish up. Let me wrap up, boo-boo.
Okay, but we're almost 50 episodes in, and I'm still not this calloused. I can't.
I know.
You can't do females, males, people that love podcast. How do you get callous to this where you love it? I don't love any.
All I can say as a person that I enjoy the stories because, and it's not even really an enjoyment. I am intrigued because I don't think like any of these motherfuckers that I've ever heard about.
I'm not.
So it is intrigue. It's not. I don't know the right words because I don't think that way. And it is insane to me that there are people out there that think this way. Like I can't even imagine that.
He developed it when he
right.
was coming
I was
into
around,
an
but I mean, at the
emotional
same
state of sexuality.
time, there are other people who are subjected to the same shit and turn out just fine.
Yeah.
So what was the key
Breaking
factor
point.
as to thinking, oh, the only way I'm going to get my fucking jollies off is by raping and torturing and killing?
My opinion right now, trying to get acceptance from his father that was dropping off some fucking garbage.
But that guy
shit.
was never around.
No, but
I know.
He didn't get accepted.
And we're going to,
he wasn't there.
Parents, God damn it. Like
Does that make sense, sir?
Yeah. Our next recap episode, because we're not going to recap this series just yet because it's not over. So we're going to have a recap of something else that we watched coming out Wednesday.
Another destroyed fucking human by a parent.
We just cannot wrap our minds. And I have children that had an awful father, not Jesse. And they did the same thing. It's almost like, and what I try to, it's like a battered wife syndrome, but with children.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't even want to say a Stockholm, but it's similar.
Different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even on your side, the battered wife side.
Yeah.
There's
I
different
had battered
levels of
wife
that.
syndrome, but I got out.
There's different levels of what they call syndromes. You can't just.
And it's insane to me.
You can't pinpoint a thing.
Like, I can't even explain why I stayed. And because the only thing there was a part of that person that was good, but at the same time, that was only like 25% of him. Right. The other 75% was fucking evil. So why did I think that 25%
you can make better
was going to stick around?
You thought you can make it better?
Right.
You thought you could change it? That's the whole horrific thing about relationships in either side. You're facing the demon and thinking you can beat it and you can change it to make it better for you.
Well, let's wrap this up so we can plug your band. Okay, so we're going to wrap up part 1. I'm going to end with this. Okay.
Fuck.
David Parker Ray was now an employee at the Elephant Butte State Park by day. And it was also said, I just said this a few minutes ago, that he was a wonderful neighbor. By night, he would seek out sex workers. When they would offer their services, he would pull out a fake badge and tell them that they were under arrest for solicitation, and then take them back to the toy box. Some women would be friends of Jesse's, and some straight up just drugged and kidnapped. Some would be released the next day or a few days later, and some would never be seen again.
Which is literally what she was trying to drop to the fucking feds about him.
But that's what's crazy to me is she wanted to turn him in, and then now she's going along with it.
Should have ran.
Yeah.
But she
Dynamics between abusive parents and their children is insane to me. And there'll be more down the road.
Every parent that hears a podcast of this level needs to set their children down between the age of, we'll say 12 and 15. Take the time and show them in a healthy way of what can become of somebody that has these situations and they can get out. Give them a way out. Show them the way out, even if you are around somebody that's horrific like this and you don't even know it. I mean, just give them the knowledge. That's what we're doing. It's the knowledge. And
in David Parker Ray's situation, the only person that knew about his sick behavior was his sister, who was like, all right, I'm going to get the fuck away from him. And then his daughter, who was like, all right, I'm going to turn him in. And that didn't work. So she's like, okay, well, now I'm just going to fucking go along with it. Join and she's getting something off on it because she was raised into it.
just like he was. It was given to him.
Yep.
And he didn't know anything different except for now that's his infatuation of sexual
Well, because
activity.
he had a devout Christian grandfather, which honestly, when you're raised like that, you're either going to go along with it or you're going to veer far away from it. And so there's probably a defiance there.
Yeah.
He was mad at his mom. He was mad at his dad. He was mad at his grandpa. And
time period and location.
And let me make this clear, because we had a couple of comments on our YouTube channel. We are not in favor of killers at any time.
Ever. Never. Never.
We just put the facts out there and try to dissect of how we think this person got to this point.
Yeah, when you hear me ramble, I'm drunk as fuck anyhow, so it don't count.
Jesse never has any idea of what I'm going to talk about. Like, not an inkling.
No, I don't count.
He prints out my scripts for me and everything. He does not look at them because that's part of our thing here is it's a natural organic reaction from Jesse. So don't ever think we are on a killer's side, except maybe that one time with Bernie Tita. We're not, I mean, murder is never the answer, but at the same time, it was like, God damn.
Yeah. Sometimes the killers are not even the killers, because we went through that with the Memphis.
Yeah, the West Memphis 3.
West Memphis thing.
Yeah. And I mean, there's still a lot of people out there that think those guys are guilty. And I don't know how.
This fucking guy is
disgusting. He's gross. And we are gonna have a part 2. We're gonna talk about a few of his victims and how he ends
So that conversation with your child, though, let them know all about things in a healthy way, of course, where they accept it and it's at their level, whatever your child's level is at those ages. Let them know about things. That's what parents need to do. And we've done that with our own child here and there. I mean, we catch our child watching Jackass and stuff like that, and they're doing crazy balls and dicks fucking jokes and whatever. But we tell him that this is acting, this is not right. You don't even need to watch it. But then again, I'll be over there like laughing.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit.
So that's unhealthy for an 11, 12, fucking whatever, the age range is unhealthy. Our child is mature.
But he has older brothers and older cousins.
He knows
we're like, all right,
things.
So we got to break this down for you. This is not real life. This is
exactly. That's where we go to.
Content.
Every time.
This person is paid to do these extreme, disgusting things. So to me, it's disgusting. I don't know.
He kind of got onto that because of YouTube, and they let that shit play to anybody.
Yeah, because he does have a kid's YouTube account. So,
but yeah, he discovered so many things.
Well, and he has an older cousin, that he's hung out with, and
when they come over here and they're like, check this out, blah, 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 they laugh, chuckle, but we keep breaking it down to where this is not natural. You don't do this. This is not cool. You have to do that with any sibling. That started as his childhood, and where he's got this infatuation, addiction
at that age,
erotic pleasure of something that he wants to create this fucking building where he can do that.
Well, that was introduced to him too at that age where they are starting to have
developmental shit going on.
Developmental, sexual, everything. It's uncomfortable for me to talk about.
But stay in that pocket with your children a little bit, where in a healthy way. Teach them the right way. Don't let them stray.
But that is a very healthy. Yeah, just stay healthy as you can with your kids. Make sure that they know that there are certain things that are unacceptable and can be dangerous in life. But at the same time, if you're an adult and you're consenting, your kinks are your kinks. It's whatever.
Yes.
As long as you're an adult and consenting and it's legal, period.
All the yeses.
So with that being said, that is the end of part 1 of David Parker Ray, who is known as the Toy Box Killer. And we will return next week for part 2. So now here comes the fun part, Jesse. What band are you gonna plug today?
I have some amazing music to play.
I'm so excited.
Did you read it down here at the bottom?
I didn't.
So you're not allowed to read my notes on your notes. That way we don't.
Sometimes I do, but I didn't.
This band's from Taiwan, Lindsay.
Taiwan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to play them.
And what's their name so I can find them on Instagram?
Soulman.
What
I
is
have it
How do
written
you
right
spell
here.
it? And that's how you spelled it correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
I've contacted them. I'm fixing to fuck Lindsay's World up with my band. It's my turn. It's my turn. I'm so fucking ready. So these guys are amazing. Female fronted. And they're from Taiwan.
Yes, I love female.
This song is called I'll Never Let Go. And I will never let go of Soulman. You're going to fucking love it.
I'm excited.
You tell me your penis in your life. Look me in the eye, release your rage. Fuck everyone who lets you down. Cause I'm gonna blow your mind. Yeah.
Lindsay.
Oh, that was amazing.
What do you think?
Oh my God. I love you guys.
I wish there was a video of us over here juking right now. We were over here dancing so much.
God.
Soulman, right?
I love you guys. And you said it was 3 female singers?
I think it's a 6-piece. Yeah, I think it's
I'm looking at the
3
picture.
females and 3 males in the band.
And you got, they don't have a lot of followers. Follow Soulman.
Yeah, well,
so they're
I tucked away in a pocket.
Soulman _TW.
Yeah, you have
on
to
Instagram.
You have to look it up that way to find it.
Yes. That's how I found them.
Otherwise, you have to know.
I'm so glad that you had that in the notes.
You have to know some Taiwanese.
Yes. So, female fronted metal band from Taiwan. Oh my God. Like that is my shit right there.
I aspire
buddy.
to this.
Yes.
I aspire to.
Speaking of female.
Hitting you back. I got to hit you back.
Speaking of female, we need to look up the song that just came out with Amy Lee, Courtney LaPlante, and Poppy. We got to look that up and listen to that shit. Oh my God.
Amy and Courtney are.
I seen a little snippet of it.
Amy's a little older than us. Courtney's probably around our age. Our fucking music is inspiring.
I think Amy might be like 2 years older than us. Not much.
Yeah. Well, Poppy's pretty young.
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah.
But she's doing the damn thing.
And she's
like
following
she's
on the
killing
footsteps of this metal, this fucking army. Metallica just took over a fucking serious. And I hate it though, because I used to love me some fucking Rock the Bells and listen to fucking all the cool ass fucking rap music from all that. They took away that station. Oh. Plugged in fucking they took it away, Lindsay. They took it away.
Well, they might bring it back.
Yeah, LL Cool J. He should forever have a station on his.
But back to them, back to our band.
Yeah. So the Poppy, back
Sorry,
to our
we got
band.
ADHD.
Anyhow, the
if
band
you haven't noticed by now,
has so much to offer.
I was over here. I had my eyes closed and just enjoying every second of that. I mean, that's my element. That's what I like. That's
your jam.
My jam.
Yeah.
That sound. It reminded me like I was feeling like
the Hannibal
Ginger,
the vibe.
Hannibal, Spirit Box, Butcher Babies, like all. They have conjured all that sound and put it in one little box. So from what I've seen in the videos, there's 2 females fronting it, another female playing guitar, and then 3 other males, a drummer, another guitar, bass player. Fuck, they kill it. They kill it. Come to Florida. Come to Florida.
Come to Florida. We want to see you.
Yes. I want to see them. I want to see them like we have some of our bands that we've watched up and coming in a small venue first.
That's where I love it too. My drummer fucking hates it. You know that?
I love what Chris, you are a curmudgeon ass bitch. We love you, but you're a curmudge.
You know, the only way you hear us,
Jesse and I love watching our up and coming bands in small venues to start out because it's like we get a close personal connection with them. We have now saw Beartooth in small. We have saw Ginger in a small, very small.
Yeah.
And then of course in another Ginger show we discovered Hannibal, and then we saw Courtney LaPlante literally play right after you did at Rockville. Yeah. Like when Jesse played at Rockville, I literally said, "I love you, bye," and I ran.
I packed up real quick and
ran.
I met you.
And I grabbed a drink and some food because I was famished and I needed to get a little buzz. I ran to the stage to where Spirit Box was going to play their first performance at Rockville.
And they got it 2 years.
I was on the rail.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. I ate my jambalaya and drank whatever drink it was I bought. I don't even fucking know. And I almost passed out once because you know how I get when my blood sugar's low. I almost passed out, but I made it through. And I got to enjoy Courtney LaPlante on the rail at Rockville in a November Rockville.
Time.
Oh God, it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Rockville. It was wonderful. That was one of my favorite Rockvilles of all time.
Well, mine too.
Yes.
Well, duh.
I mean, you played. Yes. Yeah. That was an exciting experience too, being able to be backstage behind my man.
Yeah.
And
they
my
were putting
buds.
me at Slipknot stage. And I walked on Slipknot stage and I'm talking to managers and people that put all their shit together. I'm like, I don't think this is our stage,
I'm not supposed
bro.
to be here.
Why are we here?
That was a stressful day. We've talked about it in previous episodes. Go back, listen to our back catalog. But make sure you follow Soman_TW on Instagram and listen to their music. Follow us. DrinkaboutSomething.site. Drink About Something on Instagram. Lindsay Stanbaugh and Jesse Stanbaugh on Facebook. Drink About Something _Lindsay on TikTok. And we're going to have more content. We're going to put out some more content on there.
For our 50th.
Yeah.
I need to take the time and play all these fucking bands all together. We're going to have a back porch party. You're going to fucking come with us. We're going to have a full-on back porch party. I'm going to play all the bands that we played the first season.
This will be episode 48, so we only got 2 episodes.
The first season is just going to be music. Or we're going to do a podcast, too, because you got to get your shit out. You got to fuck with me. Mm-hmm. But we're going to play bands. We're going to have a whole day back porch party. And we're going to play bands.
And that's right before. That's the weekend. That's the weekend before we leave for New England.
It is. It's coming up. It is. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And the weather is cooling down.
And we get to surprise y'all with this cool ass place Jesse has found and booked for us to stay at, where we will literally be covering true crime in a spot that true crime happened. Man, I'm excited.
In the bedroom of the woman.
In the bedroom, the master bedroom. Okay, not really. I mean, it's the bedroom.
But whatever, dude. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm excited about playing all these bands too. And our first season's almost over. So all of our followers, share to all of your peoples. We're going to keep building this.
Yeah,
we want to see it grow. It's growing. It's actually exploding.
If you love us, tell somebody else, because they could love us too. And we love you. And we're going to see you on Wednesday. We're going to have a little special recap episode on a documentary that Jesse and I watched.
Fuck.
And we got to talk about it.
Yeah.
And y'all have watched it. We know. So we're going to give y'all our opinion and our bullshit rant about everything that we.
Yeah, pretty much see you Wednesday and Friday.
Yes, we're going to see you Wednesday and Friday.
And you got a part 2 of this coming up.
Yep.
And
which will be next Friday.
We're excited, and we will see you guys then.
We love you so much. I had to take a gulp. Bye.